Alrighty, things should be working now except the audio. We can change that in a few moments, and now people should be able to hear at least the in-game audio. I hope so, and now we should be able to see the in-game footage. This looks fine. Yeah, we are live here on YouTube once again after a bit of a break. And let's say this right away. I will not be driving. Why am I not be will I not be driving? There's a simple reason. I hurt my wrist a few hours ago, and I decided to be smart for once and jump out of driving. Maybe I'm feeling a bit better tomorrow, so maybe I will be back in driving action tomorrow. But since some of the Clio SOF crew, like John Cook, who is right here, as if the program heard me or knew that I wanted to talk about it, the Clio SOF crew decided to invade this next time slot. Let's call it invade. A good old invasion angle. And here we are, JB Masida. We also know and love him. What I don't... Excuse me. My voice is dying. What I don't like at the moment is that my tower to the left is not 100% working as I planned. Yeah, moment. This gets over there, please. We don't need it here. Da, 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 da. How is it? Does this count towards a new bingo sheet? No, 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 no. No new bingo sheet here. A sheety, baby. Okay, so let's see if I can tweak things as I want them to be tweaked. That should be this. Maybe it's because we are in a practice session and nobody really has set the time. But we have time for the race. 16 minutes. And you see there is one big change to my usual layout. You see it on the left. There are nation flags. Because we are in a live session, it shows me the flags. In replay files, it doesn't show me the flags, which I hate to this day. But either way, let's not focus too much on this. I hope everything is alright. Audio, my voice is never right though. Especially the use of the English language. But either way, and here Mother Nature, isn't it lovely? I managed to out-qualify Bruno. Oh, that's good job. I mean, qualifying here on the Nordschleife is interesting. It's different because usually in an iRacing official racing series, it's pretty simple. You get to the race session, you have 8 minutes of qualifying. How should I put it as we see Roman Perschke here? You see many of our Clio SOF regulars. A lap in the Clio around the Nordschleife is 8 minutes. Maybe a bit longer if you drive like this. Little mistake there, easy to make here on one of the most difficult tracks on planet Earth. So there are separate qualifying sessions happening half an hour before the race. And so you get to the session, the race session, and you will be ranked by your qualifying time in those sessions. And if you don't set a time, you will simply be placed at the end of the grid and ordered by iRacing. Now that's the whole story. Other than that, what can we expect here at the Ringmeister? Chaos? Potentially, maybe. Also, since this is a live session, my camera tool might not get everything correct. We will see. This is a test for me as well. Never done a live broadcast. And like I said, this right now is just the calm before the storm. So this is just background footage at the moment. Yeah, the Ringmeister Nordschleife, 3 laps, so the race is 24 minutes-ish. Is there anything else to say? Oh yeah, the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Should I introduce the track? Nah. I think everyone knows the Nordschleife. No, Ben, don't come with inside jokes here, please. But 9 people are apparently watching according to YouTube. Hello! My name is Patrick. I'm not driving tonight because of a little wrist injury. Is too much of a word. Little I don't know. Little ouchie. Let's call it a little ouchie, and maybe it will be better tomorrow, so I will drive tomorrow. Maybe here on the Nordschleife myself, which will be a disaster because... Do you know how many laps I have on the Nordschleife in iRacing? Do you want to guess? The answer is not 0. I will give you the answer right now. I have exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 laps on this track in iRacing. So yeah, my performance here would be lovely. First of all, thank you for your work. Which split will you be driving? Just mentioned it like 2 minutes ago. I will not be driving. I will do a live broadcast. As the Clio SOF community said, let's invade this. Because I have a little wrist injury is too much. A little ouchie. A little ouchie on my right wrist. I struggle with my right wrists for a few years by now. Happens every few weeks and... Oh, commentating. Most likely top split. Most likely top split. Maybe. If the interest is there, ladies and gentlemen, we will do a second race afterwards where we go into splits 2, 3, whatever. But yeah, for this first one, I would say we do top split, and the race session will open in roughly 11 minutes, so we have a bit of time to get familiar, get used to. Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm the Clio SOF broadcaster. The Clio SOF is a championship within the iRacing official series. Yes, we use the iRacing official series for a unique championship. The TCR community also have adapted this for themselves this season, which is really, really cool. They do it on Tuesday. We do it on Wednesday. We have a championship, a website, and I am lucky enough to be the broadcaster. And the special thing about it is, we broadcast every single split of said Clio SOF as long as I get the replays. So no matter if you're a top split 5k alien or happy that you just reached 800 for the first time, you will be seen. And that is the special attraction of the Clio SOF. Next to the website, next to the championship, no, every single one gets to be shown, because the big thing on iRacing, which is understandable, oftentimes only the top splits get the attention, and bottom splits oftentimes, yeah, if they're being used, they are used as a mockery. We don't fly like that at the Clio SOF, even though sometimes I lose my mind, which is understandable, I believe. But yeah, enough of this. We are focusing on the race itself. Hopefully, my iRating is enough for tops, but I don't know how much the iRating would have to be. Oh, one thing we have to talk about: the grid size. Maximum grid size of 30 cars, flying start. So this is different to the usual Clio Cup on iRacing, which has a maximum grid size of 20 and a standing start. So a bit of tweaking there for us to get used to. We love bottom split though. I love bottom split too. Because the interesting thing about if you broadcast every single split, you see driver development. You see a driver that starts in split 4, gets better and better, works his way up with iRacing, split 3, split 2, and one day is maybe a split 1 driver. And if you show every single split, you have this progression. And this is, I want to say this is nice to see. This was not nice to see. A little crash into the wall there. And of course, if you are familiar with my content, the Clio SOF, we will see many, many names that we will not be familiar with. One of my strong suits is seeing a car and noticing that was Roman Perschke. I don't need to take a look at the car number and everything. We will have so many unfamiliar names for me so that I will be like, car number 27, this is John Brown. If your name is John Brown, I apologize. This was just an example. But yeah, we have 7 more minutes to fill time. And like I said, this is also a bit of a... this is alternate routing here from car 44. Again, it's the Nordschleife. We have to expect this. I can't believe I'm missing this. You're not in this one, Bruno. That's a shame. That's a shame. Work-related, I would assume. Bruno, one of my teammates at Mist Apex Motorsport. A team that wants to drive in the Melons 24 hours this November. Not sure if there will be some sort of broadcast, live stream, whatever. I don't know. But great community event. And of course, if you have questions, now that I'm not driving, I can focus on chat a bit easier than when I'm driving. So feel free to ask. Hopefully longer than last year. Bernd, we finished Melons last year. I mean, the race was basically over after lap 1, but we finished the race. We finished it indeed. But yeah, we will see. It's still time to do so. We have 10 people on YouTube. This is fantastic. Thank you everyone. Welcome. My name is Patrick. I will not say this every 3 minutes. Don't worry. And the only thing I'm a bit mad about, I thought about changing the logo in the top left because this is not the Clio SOF. Guess what I forgot to do in time? Create an alternate logo there in the top left. So I apologize. Why am I not driving? A few hours ago I hurt my wrist again. As you might know, Bruno, I have a little issue with my right wrist from time to time, and a few hours ago, I don't know what I did, but suddenly it screamed, "Ow, ow, ow, ow." So I decided against driving. Hopefully it will be better tomorrow, because I would love to drive tomorrow. Maybe PCC, maybe PEC, maybe even embarrass myself on the Nordschleife. Everything and anything is possible here. And also, don't forget tomorrow, the split. Oh, big hit into the wall and goodbye. Ouch. Luckily it's a video game. In real life that would have hurt. But yeah. And I hope you had your hands away from your wheel. Or else this could have hurt either way, depending on the wheel you are using, as we are seeing Roman Perschke here driving around the Schleife. How should I put it, Bruno? I don't go to a gym. So, no. Now, I think I was just laying bed because I did a little nap after doing the SOF broadcasts for Split 1 and 2, the recordings, editing, uploading, and everything. Took a nap for an hour, woke up, and suddenly my wrist was pulsating, and I was like, nope. A few weeks ago, I got a massive cramp under my shoulder during the SOF race. Done stretching now always before racing. Good idea! Good idea. Also, Josip, we just saw the Split 1 broadcast on my channel, for those that don't know. And I saw how you lost that P3. It's a shame, but good race, good effort once again. Really, really close to get another podium there. But yeah, turn 5 in Summit Point, we talk about it all the time. I mention it on the broadcasts and I say it for a reason. So easy to make a mistake there. And I have not yet seen the splits 3 and 4 of the Clio SOF, and I would assume I will see more incidents there. As it is Summit Point turn 5. How much time do we have? 2 more minutes! Yeah, man, I got too excited. For a moment, forgot to brake. Yeah, it looked like... I mean, it was not much. It was not like a big, massive lockup or anything. But I looked at the replay and was like, oh. And then the question always is, what is worse? Getting punted away and losing a podium? Or throwing it away on your own without any real pressure? You decide. But yeah, we are about to hit the race session. I am really looking forward. Let's see, let's open. That should be this one. How many people are registered? Yeah, the 6 cars is not entirely true. 99! Can we get 100? This is 4 splits. Meanwhile, the Clio Cup, also 10 races here at Summit Point. So, perfect. But yeah, is everything fine on the technical side? Audio, visuals, all that wonderful stuff. I haven't streamed in a month or so, and I am using not my usual setup because I am not driving. I'm using a different monitor and audio settings and everything. So I hope everything is working. 15 people are watching, 16. Hello, friends. Welcome if you are new to this channel. Welcome. My name is Patrick. I said this 3 minutes ago. I am the Clio SOF broadcaster, and today we will live broadcast a race from the Ringmeister, maybe even 2, depending on how much people want to see it. Original plan for me was to participate and embarrass myself, but a little wrist injury prevents me from doing so. But either way. So yeah, if you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed the Renault Clio, there is so much more than just Ringmeister this week for it. The car is in PCC, to be fair, it struggles there a little bit with 3 other cars in that championship that all are free cars. And of course the main Renault Clio Cup with the Clio SOF as its main event. Every single week we use a time slot for a special championship. More on that, the links should be in the description, everything you need to know. And I think we can leave this session. Advertisement for Clio SOF. Wonderful. Yeah, this will look a bit weird because of one of my overlays. We withdraw from this. I could have done... I can do this. So, Ringmeister. We have a bit of time. We can spectate 4 splits. Oh, let's do top split. Let's do top split. Yes, I want to use that car to spectate. Thank you very much. The actual footage will appear in a little bit. And to answer your question, getting punted sucks more because at least when it's your own fault, you can only be mad at yourself. Yeah, I think for me it is. I don't know. What hurts more, making the mistake on your own? Oh, I see many. Oh, I can already tell you, we will have many familiar names in that. Martin Dale! I haven't driven against him in ages. I remember an amazing race in Ratskogen where that son of a gun was chasing me the entire race in a split 2 in Ratskogen. I won that race, by the way, to make it about myself, as usual, as I'm currently loading into the session, so we will return with... Okay, almost... Ah, this looks good, so I think I can... Give me a few seconds, I'm a professional, trust me. Haha! Of course it was Ratskogen. So yeah, I don't know if any of our drivers is listening. But if any of the drivers is listening, I don't know if he remembers me or not, can someone say hi to Martin Dale? And I mean, look at the names. Who are we familiar with? Dylan DaCosta, JB Maceda, Stephen Hurt, Mark Burgess, Cedric Gibbert, Neil Rocks, David Ward, Kevin Anfield, Roman Prishke, John Cook, Jack Davis, Martin Dale, Darren Gensler. Half of the field almost we are familiar with. Dylan came out of retirement. I think Dylan came out of a injury break. But either way, 26 cars. It says 27 at the top because it counts me into this as well. But yeah, we are now in the practice before the race. 3 more minutes. Again, it will be a rolling start for those that are not familiar with Ringmeister. And then 3 laps. And of course, I will mention it probably once or twice. The Renault Clio, since it gets the attention this week here at Ringmeister, if you are new to the car and somehow stumble across this broadcast, there is more than just Ringmeister with the car. If you enjoy it, if you think it is fun to drive, try the regular Renault Clio Cup. I know the participation at certain time slots is struggling. I am not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But the special thing about the Clio SOF is, or rather the Clio Cup, is that we have the Clio SOF. So this is how you should say it. The Clio SOF is a specific time slot every Wednesday, Central European time, 9 p.m. And we use that time slot to maximize participation, maximize the amount of points you can get, and we also use this for our own championship, a championship within the iRacing officials to overall boost participation for the car. That's the idea, and not hiding it behind a league setting. And we have a website called ClioSOF.com. We have a wonderful community Discord, which is also in the description. So if you're new to the car, maybe you're struggling, maybe you notice, I like it, but I do something wrong, go to that Discord and ask questions. It is a super helpful community overall. I told you greetings to Martin. Like I said, maybe he doesn't remember me. I remember that one race. And I remember him because we had 2 drivers. One is called Martin Dale. And we had an Adam Martindale! Ouchie! Neil Rocks and Mark Kühne. Oh, this will be... Maybe we will see more of this in the race. So it was always really, really interesting if split 1 or split 2 Martindale, split 2 or split 3 Adam Martindale. And the worst was when they are both in the same splits. So, what was I talking about, Martindale or Martindale? But yeah, it's great to see some familiar names there. Some is good. Half the field we are familiar with. As we have... I wanted to say one more minute, but this is a lie. We should be about to jump into the next session, which will be the race itself. Wait, I need to check one more thing. I am live. Good. And now we wait for everything to set up. How did... Wait a second, how did this happen? I was not even on the... Sorry for that little plug for the TCR SOF Championship. This was not my intention. Accidentally jumped into another scene without noticing it. I apologize. No, I am not the TCR broadcaster, Bruno. They have one. Jay Colley is doing a great job with the TCR community and the TCR live broadcasts of the top split. So every Tuesday you can join the TCR SOF, which now also has a championship, similar to the Clio SOF. But yeah, flying start, as I mentioned, 26 drivers, 3 laps. And I'm not shocked to see Porto Silver in P1. I'm also not shocked to see Dylan da Costa in P2. The French Army, 2, 3, 4, and 7. 19 drivers have set a qualifying time. The first one that didn't is Roman Perschke. So maybe we will see him storming through the field or die trying. But either way, rolling start, as I mentioned, 3 laps around the ring. It says 23 minutes there on the left, and the top I would more say 24 minutes. Especially if things are happening. Porto is heating up his tires. This is interesting. You don't normally see this from Clio Regulus in PCC PEC. Or the Clio SOF. We don't do it, actually. So interesting to see him trying to do so. Dylan lets a bit of room there as the race is about to begin. And Porto has already a huge gap. A really big gap. So thank you, Dylan, for him. As everyone... Oh, Kevin is blinking. Car in the pits? Is this intentionally? I don't know. Either way. Oh yeah, Kevin is blinking a lot. Probably because it is a European server and he is the only man from Oceania on it. Guillaume Levray has missed the start. That's a shame. So... will he start or did he leave or... Either way, he is not in this group. So far, everything is working fine. We are on board with Giorgio. He is behind. The tower has not updated yet. Antonio Barile. So 2 Italians fighting against each other as Roman Perschke and Michel Graf. Many new names, many familiar names. Contact and into the wall. Storming through or die trying. I think we got the answer there. And he has a slowdown penalty. I think the slowdown penalty was the least of his concern. JB Masida chasing Mark Burgess, and we see the meatball. But the question is, how big is the damage? Because Okay, I think we have the answer. He ported back to the pits. I wanted to say, if the damage is not bad enough, you have 3 laps to get into the pits. It's a 3-lap race. Do the math. As we all look at this, John Cook, Norbert Schweikhofer, a pack of 7 cars there. Oh, Norbert, watch out. This could have gotten ugly. I saw him flying away, but luckily he survived. Roman's still in the session, but in the pits. Yeah, storming through or die trying. Ring freaks on the back of that car. I wonder what kind of racetrack this driver is specializing on. I have no clue. Hockenheimring, of course. Sachsenring. Everyone owns and loves Sachsenring on iRacing. Am I right? Mark Burgess, Clio SOF Championship leader. He's in P3, gained 3 positions. As we have more and more cars now in the pits, this is also another factor because it's a live broadcast. The camera tool is reactionary. Usually I record broadcast replays, so I can check for incidents beforehand, which makes it a bit easier. Here, of course, we are expect to miss things. So 22 cars still racing. Jack Davis, Darren Gansler at the back. Because the thing is, we have 2 kinds of drivers here. Clio regulars and Nordschleife aliens. And I would say overall the Nordschleife aliens have the advantage. Because they know this track. I mean, so many people only drive the Nordschleife in Simracing. No matter the car, they are world class in every car on this track, on this one track. And more to them. But so it's interesting to see this mixture. Oh, Mark Burgess! He holds it. He holds that car somehow. Wow, that was cool looking. Not fast, not ideal, but cool looking. And also because the track is so big, the track map in the right corner, top right corner, it looks as if the field is close. But then you see those gaps, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 1.7, 2.2. Of course, on the map it doesn't look that much. As we are here with the pack of Germans, 14th, 15th and 16th, all German drivers. Yeah, fascinating. Absolutely fascinating, this mixture of Clio regulars and Nordschleife aliens. Cedric Gibbert behind Alexa Hacke. We are well aware of Cedric Gibbert. Had a rough race yesterday in the top split of the Clio SOF at Summit Point. As we are here with Mehmet Can, who attacks Martin Dale, who no longer has his livery. I remember him having a different livery. Yeah, I have this weird memorization of Clio drivers and their liveries. It's fantastic. So, helps for Clio SOF broadcasting, of course. But if they change, I notice it instantly if I'm familiar with the driver. Neil Rocks, Wiskins Racing driver. His front is a bit dented. He is in P8. In front of him, Cedric. Behind him, David Ward. And David and Cedric, they had an incident yesterday at Summit Point. At the moment, they have 1 car as a buffer between them. As Porto Silver is... Oh, car goes wide. This was Alexa Hacke. Is this an opportunity for Cedric Gibbret? Yes, it is. And Neil Rocks. And David Ward. Oh, that was costly for the German driver. Oh, I love to have flags on the left. I love it. I wish Race Labs would have them in the replays too. Other than that, still 22 drivers driving. So no one crashed out for a few minutes now, as we are on the Töttinger Höhe. That's super long straight. How long is the Töttinger Höhe? I have no clue. All I know is it is super long. You rev out the car here. And the cars behind. The slipstream is not that strong in the Clio. But here it makes a difference as Stephen Hurt and JB Masida, the king of Ratskogen in the Clio SOF. JB has won 3 top split races in the Clio SOF championship there. Not the record winner there, but the Clio SOF record winner in Ratskogen did it in splits 2 and 3. So, ooh, this is not good. This is not good. And John Cook. Yeah, this was to be expected here. We see that kind of incident on this part of the track so often. iRacing Idiots of the Week is full of incidents at this very corner and section, and Mehmet was the latest victim. John Cook got hit, but how much is the damage? He has no meatball. 2.1k. 19 people are watching. This is a new record for me here. Welcome. Hello. People seem to enjoy a Ringmeister live broadcast. Hello. If you're new to this channel, my name is Patrick. I'm the Clio SOF broadcaster, so I am not just here for the Renault Clio because it's the Ringmeister. I am here because it's the Clio. It's the other way around. As Neil Rocks is chasing Cedric Gibbret. We are about to hit a hard braking zone. Right about now. Both of them do it masterfully. I hate this track, says Eric. Yeah, it's a rough one, yeah. Steven and JB Masida, this is for P3. With Mark Burgess, who almost lost the car on lap 1. And for the first time we see the leaders. Dylan slept at the start. Or was cautious. But now he is right behind Porto Silva. And then, look, I mean, I know many people only got the Clio experience so far because here it's on the Ringmeister this week. But I tell you, you get this pack racing every single week in this car, especially in the Clio SOF time slot. Because the Clio, the special thing about it is, as we see a battle for P11 here, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I remember. Because you always hear, the Clio never goes official, it never goes official, and yet we have time slots that get 4, sometimes even 5 splits. So we have this conundrum with the Renault Clio. So if you have time, every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central European time, you get one big race, a really, really big one, and you see that massive pack racing, week in, week out. And if you don't am able to be at that time slot, we broadcast all those races on this very channel, making an advertisement for myself. So, no matter if you're a top split alien or barely around 1000 or even lower, doesn't matter. As long as we save the replays, every single split will be broadcasted, and this is the special thing about the Clio SOF. Now back to the Ringmeister. As I'm losing my voice here a little bit. Checking in from holidays to enjoy the race. Welcome, I hope holidays are fine. As we have Cedric, David, Neil Rocks, and Alexa and Mark behind them. I mean, look at this. It's fantastic. There's a reason why I love this car so much. Like I said, I am here on the Nordschleife because of the car, not the other way around. Further down the grid, Martindale and Antonio Barilla in the Duff Beer livery. This is for P17. I mean, now gaps are starting to form, of course. This is to be expected, as they are here now in the Caracciola carousel. As I am not that familiar with the Nordschleife. I know people can drive it blind, know every single corner name. I'm not that person. So if you ask me where is, I don't know, name specific corner. Oh, John Cook, now he has a meatball in P20. So there was a follow-up crash. This was after the Caracciola carousel. I would assume the left right after it. Yeah, show me where Ice Curve is. I have no clue. I have no clue. I cannot tell you. I'm honest about it. Oh, car there went wide. This was Cedric Gibbert into the gravel. The pack leader. But yeah, the Caracciola is one of the few spots I am aware and I can name and find on the map. But I know when I see good racing, and this is good racing. I mean, there is a gap of 5.5 seconds in front of that group, but Fabian and Willem, they have the same livery, the Ring Freaks. So they hang with some of the finest here in the Clio SOF, so it's a meeting of two worlds. And I would love to see Porto and Dylan as they are on the Töttinger Höhe. Still so close together. 4.3 seconds. There we have him. 4 seconds in front of JB, Steven, and Mark, the top 5. Can you show Dylan and Porto on the Töttinger Höhe next lap? I am not in control, Bruno. I am not in control, sadly. But the camera tool heard us. There's so many battles across. I mean, look at this. It's fantastic. This car provides such great racing, and more people should. Oh no! And it delivers also. I want to say the same instant we saw last lap, but Cedric saved us from disaster. He saved us from disaster. Final lap! Fabian, P12. Car number 22. Overall, it was a good save, definitely. Overall, it was a good save, but of course, it was costly. Cedric, that curb is not for climbing. Yeah, but, I mean, saw basically the same incident a lap before. Luckily this time not with pandemonium as a result. As JB, Stephen Hurt and Mark Burgess, 3, 4 and 5. Final lap, so things could get spicy. And potentially will get spicy. I also noticed that one dot on the overlay for some reason. You probably can see, yeah, you can also see it. I don't know why there is some sort of dot near the race time. We ignore that. As Alexa, David Ward, Cedric Gibret. They make it look so easy. It isn't. Oh, drop back. Okay, that blinking issues, the biggest fear of any iRacing driver. When the car in front of you goes bye-bye for a little bit and you never know when and where will they reappear. Martin and Antonio also have a nice little battle here for P18. I have to say, a nice little battle. Same goes for these three. JB, Steven and Mark Burgess. But as I said, things are heating up. Porto Silver and Dylan Da Costa. Dylan Da Costa is a multiple-time Clio SOF champion. He knows the car inside and out. And Porto? Yeah, he's pretty quick as well. That's an understatement. I love to see those two battling it out here on the final lap at the Nordschleife. But they still have quite a few dangerous places to get by. Good thing for them, they have a 5-second gap to JB Masida. So pressure from behind is not existent at the moment. And these guys, they cannot say this at all. Look at this massive pack. It goes from, I don't know, P7 all the way to P14. Oh, suboptimal from David Ward. This is costly. Gives Alexa an opportunity. Potentially also Cedric. Oh, this was indeed costly. And side by side, you have to trust the other driver. And so far, it's looking good. Dylan, where will he try to make the move? This will be the big question. Meanwhile, this pack, one teeny tiny mistake from any of these drivers. Maybe not Robin, who was right at the back there, but luckily not that costly for him. I don't want to see it. I really don't want to see the big one with that huge group. Robin goes for the move against Mark. Now P13 back to the fight for the final spot on the podium. At the moment, JB has it, but we talked about the Döttinger Höhe. We talked about the slipstream. We talked about that final section of the Nordschleife. You survived 20 kilometers expertly. And then those final 3-4 corners, your concentration has to be still up there. No room for Oh! I think I know what that white ball is on the overlay. Now that I think about it. I think I know it. But we don't care. We ignore it. 19 people watching. This is amazing. Again, David Ward going white there. And I talked about it earlier. David and Cedric had a little tete-a-tete yesterday in the Clio SOF in Summit Point. Now they are back again together. Is that incident fresh in their minds? Yes or no? Meanwhile, slowdown penalty for Kevin Anfield in P15. Shouldn't cost him a position though. He's pretty safe in P15. As Porto and Dylan are about to enter the Höhe. So if we don't see them, we have to watch that tower on the left. .3 seconds. We see them in the front there. Dylan too far away at the moment, but it is not yet done. Steven stays behind, pushing JB Masida a little bit there. I would love to see Dylan and Porto. Dylan maybe goes for a move. So does Stephen Hurd. And Sean, we have not talked. Look at this. Side by side. Porto, Dylan, can we show them, please? Ah, there we have him. Final attempt. Dylan lets him through. Dylan lets him through, knows it was too much. He knows that was too ambitious, that was too much, and waits for him, lets him through. So Porto wins the race here in dramatic fashion. JB Masida defends for P3 against Stephen Hurd and Mark Burgess. Neil Rocks in P6. And now everyone else is finishing the race. 20 people watching. This is a channel record. Welcome. My name is Patrick. If you like the Clio, this is the place to be. This very channel. Take a look. I have over 300 videos about that car. Fair play in the end. Yeah. I mean, the move, it's a bit of, you have to try, but it was over ambitious. But kudos for letting Porto win, because it was Porto's win. Crazy race. Yeah, but good job, Mark. Good job there in P5. Jack Davis, P21. Finishing a race on the Nordschleife is an achievement itself. We have to say it as it is. I mean, of course, you can say, P21, pretty far behind. No. Finishing any race on this racetrack without a lot of practice is an achievement itself. We wait for two more cars to finish. Roman Proschke, who we said he will either storm through the field or die trying. We got the answer for that question pretty early. And also Norbert, who had an incident but decided to finish the race nevertheless, and so we wait for them to finish as well. I think this is just showing respect to the drivers. Good race, all who participated. Yeah, it was fun to watch. Really fun to watch. Both of them are on the Töttinger Höhe, so it will not take forever. But yeah, question, especially for my regular viewers. This is the very first time I have live broadcasted the race. Was it good? I know camera is something I cannot really control. We have to keep that in mind. But other than that, I hope everything else was up to par. As Norbert, here we have him, about to finish his race. Not the result he wanted. This was pretty great. I listened to you while racing. I start to scream from time to time. You maniac! Either way, here are the results. Thank you, guys. Crushed it. Thank you. Uh, I love broadcasting races. I've done it for 15 years on and off. But now doing it for over a year now for the Clio SOF. So I'm really, really happy. But yeah, this was one interesting race. Guys and girls, of course, I'm not sure how the percentage is, but guys and girls. Next race starts in 22 minutes. Do you want to see one more race? Maybe from a different split in terms of quality? It's up to you. As we see some panning shots of the Nordschleife, the Nürburg, and the nature here in the green hell. I know what is the cause of the white dot. I don't think I can fix it on the fly. But I think if this is our biggest problem. Absolutely, if you're up for... Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Just checking something else real quick. I would love to see another race. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Hit like and subscribe. Just kidding. Nah, we'll do one more race. We do one more. I mean, we have now 20 minutes. So, 20 minutes. How do we do this? Let's see, was there anything interesting in chat? Sorry. Martin remembered who I am. Best race so far with... Oh, this is great. Intense race. Yeah, might join. Oh, this is great. This is lovely. Yeah, you see my desktop now, I think. No, you don't see my desktop. Okay. Maybe you saw it for a brief moment. Either way, let's take a look. Yeah, you saw it for a brief moment there. Doesn't matter, I have nothing to hide. Do I have something to hide? Nah, I don't have nothing to hide. 222 points for the race winner. We had 4 splits. They have not completed yet. Doesn't matter. So let me do this real quick. I will return. Don't worry, I will be there verbally. I think about bottom split is finished. Good to know. Good to know. I will just do something real quick. Where is it? There it is. Let's use the time. Little plug for the Clio. Not just for myself, but for the Clio. You see, I have a lot of videos and all of them are about the Clio. We have every single split of every single season these last few seasons. So, if you enjoy the car, if you enjoy watching races, this is the place to be. This is the Clio channel. I would say so at the very least. And we have, like I said, we broadcast every single split. Let's take this season, for example. As you can see, We have them all. Split 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have them all here. Shout out to the website cliosof.com. The link is in the description. Of course, if I show you the site, it will look a bit different than what you will see because of an access key. But here you get every single information you need. When is the next SOF race and all that wonderful time converted to your time zone, or as a reference we have here the times. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Also great. So enough of the plugging. We will jump into a practice session next. Give me a few moments. But first, let me check how the Clio race at the Clio Cup went. 11 drivers. Just looking who was in it. Okay. So, time to get into a practice once again to calm down. I noticed that my voice is a little bit shuffering from all the shouting and talking non-stop. So, kids, you know, Prost. As we have now like 17 minutes. Which split will you broadcast? I'm not sure yet. I would say a different one. Give the love to the other people as well. I think this will be a spontaneous decision on my end. Bottom split. Come watch me race mad. I mean, I don't want to see you race mad. I want to see you race successfully, Andrew. And now we can... I swear I'm a professional. And we should be back with the Nürburgring in a practice session. So yeah, we have around 15 minutes. It can't get any worse than my last race. I got killed on the front straight. As my... Is it my laptop that's died or is the stream that died? Please tell me it's just a laptop that didn't load. It looks like it was just a laptop. Okay. I mean, Andrew, you currently are a bit in a slump, my friend. Stream is alive, it was just a laptop. Okay, good. You are a bit in a slump. I mean, you will get out of it. I had this also a few seasons ago. I think it was season 3 of 2025. Started decent, but then bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. So I know these slumps, but I can tell you, you will get out of this slump. I have not seen your race from yesterday. I will most likely do... maybe I do them tomorrow or the day after, depending on the weather. Let's see at the forecast, because today was pretty hot here in Vienna, Austria. This is sports, not weather. Vienna. 24 degrees. Maybe I will do it. Then 26. Yeah, that's fine. This is absolutely fine. Yeah. Is it raining for you as well? It did rain. It did rain earlier today. Not anymore. I mean, you are 1.5 hours of a drive away from me at the moment, so I know that. I won't spoil beyond what you've already seen me say in Discord. Yeah, I saw some of the messages. You know me, I will not... Ugh. That was ugly. But again, to be expected on this racetrack. I'm curious to see what happened. But let me repeat myself. I know how it is to have bomb after bomb in a season, especially in the SOF. Had it a few seasons ago. But I can tell you, these slumps go away. Maybe not right away. Maybe next week will be bad as well, but it will go away. Just what helped me back then, last year in fact, it was season 3 of last year. Just taking out this little bit of, I don't want to say the competitive aspect or nerves or anything, just trying to drive relaxed. Don't care if it is P4, 5, 15, just drive. Just try to get into a groove. Don't get too nervous in battles. Don't overthink it. That helped me at the very least last year. I'm at the skill cap. Yeah, this also happens. I mean, I don't know from the top of your head, of your head especially, not top of my head, what your current I rating is, of course. But yeah, this feeling of, this is my plateau. I know this feeling as well. Very well. And you know what? It is okay. It is absolutely okay to have this. The big thing is not getting mad or frustrated or anything. It is fine to have. If one person's skill ceiling is decent split 3 driver, it is fine. So don't worry about this. Because at the end of the day, none of us get paid for this. I mean, I have a PayPal link in the description if you want. Just kidding. This was a joke for those that are new here. It's a joke. If you want to, fine. If not, I don't care. I do this for free. I waste many hours each and every week for the broadcasts. So I forgot what I wanted to say. Bingo, he did the voice. Yeah. I mean, if you want to. Do not tempt me to throw more money at you. What do you mean with more? Didn't you just... You are a troll, and you know it. I need a Pepsi. I'm not endorsed by Pepsi, but Pepsi if you want. I'm your #1 fan. Even though you rebranded to Pepsi Zero Sugar here in Austria, no longer call it Pepsi Max, which was a much better name. I just have to mention this. Ja, passt, schmast, Bernd. Was interessiert mich die Vergangenheit? Wir sind im Hier und Jetzt. Nicht wahr? But yeah, I just want to say it's awesome that so many people are in this live stream. I mean, in the premiere earlier for the Split 1 race, also we had a peak of like 13, 14 people. I don't know. I don't look at that number the entire time to analyze it. I just look here and there and see, oh, that's awesome. You have to do... You have to. Did you just call I'm Doodler weird? Did you just call I'm Doodler weird? But it tastes nice, actually. Okay, you're safe. He's safe. I just noticed something. Chat, I'm sorry. Oh, I just noticed something. God damn it. Give me a sec. Oh, wait. Yeah. Does this work? I know you don't see anything at the moment. I think this should work. I didn't have chat on screen. I apologize. I just noticed this. Usually I have chat on. Let's move it about here. Professional streamer. Hey, I'm not getting paid for this. My YouTube channel is too small to earn 3 cents per video. I was thinking, wait a minute, I usually have the chat in my live streams on screen. Well, better late than never, I guess. We have 7 more minutes here on this podcast until the next race. I mean, of course, as a super highly professional streamer and content creator, I wonder, do I get this many viewers this time because it's the Nordschleife? Is it random? Do I care? No, I always say this. If 5 people are watching, it's awesome. If 15 people are watching, it's awesome. But it doesn't change what I do or how I do it. I always say, no matter the field or the profession or any hobby, as he hits the wall there, if you make one person happy with what you do and that one person says it is worth my time or money in some hobbies, it's worth it. We are inspirational here, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say, we are so inspirational. Oh! Maybe it's the Nordschleife effect, but this brings me to a good talking point. Dear Nordschleife fanatics, do you know where the Clio Cup, the iRacing official series, is next week? Spa-Francorchamps. You might have heard of this track. The other racetrack everyone drives. So, if you like the Clio here on the Nords, try it in Spa next week. The iRacing official series is there. As we are 5 minutes away from the next race. I'm just looking something up. Don't mention it. It's alright. We currently have 63 people signed up. 64. Last race was 102. So 3 splits at the moment. A few more sign-ups will happen. So maybe 70, 75 people. Then we watch one more race. And then I would say that was a successful day. So once again, to each and everyone, thank you. Thank you for watching. We are not done yet, of course. And if you like what I do here, If you like the Renault Clio, it's not about me, it's about the Clio. Look at this channel. There is nothing else on it, basically. Sometimes live streams in other cars, but in actual video production, Renault Clio all the way. But you know, I know right now as we are just in practice, I'm not really commentating on what we see on screen most of the time, but you see the mistakes just proving how difficult of a racetrack the Nordschleife is. No cross car today, not with my injured wrist. Ooh, a friend of mine did a 137.59 in Oschersleben on a motorcycle. Oh, that's quick. That's really quick. Damn. But cool stuff, Ben. Very nice. Clio Cup at the moment has 15 sign-ups, so this is one healthy race. But we are now watching the Nordschleife one more time. And yeah, if my wrist is a bit better tomorrow, my plan would be to drive myself. Sorry, I was just reading chat. Was the friend of your... No, a friend of Bernd, not of me. No. In my real life friend group, I am the racer. Not anybody else. And here I'm a second-rate Clio driver on iRacing, so that's the bar. As we are just moments away from another race. And then we will see which split we will watch. Maybe bottom split. I got invited to watch that race. Maybe 3 of my friends will be in split 2. Maybe give them some love. We will see. Last second decision what we will watch. Okay, now you're just flexing with your friends, Bernd. Lowest split, please. Okay, we will do bottom split. Oh, and this is also one thing I want to say. Most of the time, I am nice to bottom split. If I lose my mind because of stupidity, then I lose my mind. But usually, we are always respectful as long as it is an honest mistake. But yeah, I think the sign-up phase has ended now. So we will be jumping into the session in a little bit. Just watching. One of my friends is driving TCR right now. Shoutouts to Travis. Missed Apex driver, Travis. Great guy. Can we jump session? I think we can jump session. Anything interesting in chat? Moin moin. Nah, not really. We withdraw. Missed Apex mention. I should clean up my desktop now that I saw it, that it was on screen again. But either way, first of all, before we do anything, how many people did sign up? 17 for the Clio. This is cool. Cool. But now we are focusing on Ringmeister. Start spectating. Eric is in split. Eric is in split too, but we want to see bottom split. Which makes me realize, Andrew, why are we not friends on iRacing? We said bottom split. We said bottom split. We will do bottom split. I'm in bottom split. Yeah, but you're not in my friends list. Why? Do you hate me? Just kidding. Andrew, yeah, there he is. You know that I have some sort of a pretty good memory when it comes to Clio SOF races, right? I remember this driver. I think he was in that Lime Rock race. Let me verify that. Let me verify that. I am almost 100% sure. Yep. He was in that one race I lost my mind. Please, But this is what I mean. This is what I mean about my ability to memorize such things. I don't know if he has done anything wrong or not. No clue. He was not that one. Okay, I just verified. He was not the one that made me drop an F-bomb. Okay, good. But it was a race where I lost my mind because of the things I have seen. Oh, look at this Jordan 191 livery. Oh, this is fantastic. And I also noticed that there is something missing. 1 second. Let me fix this real quick. I need to do this. Give me a few moments. So we have this back on stream now. On screen and on stream. But yeah, I think I recognize a few names. Actually. I recognize 1 or 2 more names. I think I have seen this No, I've not seen that Helder. There's another name I want to check. No. No, it's only Andrew, car number 11. We have seen on this channel in a race, and we have seen car number 24 on this channel in one of the most infamous races I have broadcasted. Just like you guys should if you don't want to miss future broadcasts and live streams. You know how to shill this channel. Fantastic. A little bit over a minute. So, I don't know what's going to happen. It's bottom split. I expect mistakes. Many mistakes, maybe even. But as long as they are honest mistakes, we will not make fun, we will not criticize driving abilities or anything. We only criticize stupidity on this channel. Okay? So, behave, be nice. We are in a below 1000 average iRating lobby. Cool? Cool. Good. With that out of the way, I am curious how this race will go. The last race we watched was a banger. Maybe this will be a banger for a whole different reason, because so many cars will hit the barriers. I don't know. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect here in the bottom split on the Nordschleife. Uh, where is Andrew? Only one of those drivers has a qualifying time. Only Sven has a qualifying time. The rest said, screw this. You can see it because car number 3 and then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 tells me only he has a qualifying time. Best livery on the field. I mean, I am biased. It's Andrew's car. But that Jordan 191 from car number 6. I hate the color green. I hate that color, but the Jordan 191, mwah, lovely. As we once again get ready for the second and final race, technically the third race on this channel, because earlier today we had the premiere of the Split 1 Clio SOF race. Then we watched the top split race, and now we are in a bottom split race. So before it begins, one more time, we don't make fun. Honest mistakes are honest mistakes. We only criticize stupidity. Just to make the rules clear. Okay? Good. With that out of the way, let's see how long it will take until someone will head to the pits. Speaking about that, I see a few cars starting from the pits. Maybe those 3 gentlemen are the smart ones. And I think 2 more drivers have not joined the race. As we are on board with Daniel, car number 7. And you will also hear one of them, my favorite messages I can have for... that didn't take long. That... watch out, my friend. Andrew sees this. Oh, that... no, oh, watch out, my friend. Imagine if you're one of the drivers starting out of the pits. You get out of it and you see already a car standing there. And a lockup! Yeah, welcome to bottom split racing. And oh. Can everyone survive it? The carnage! The carnage! Oh, this is what we expected. 9 seconds on the clock, well done. Hey, Andrews. We have 3 meatballs. Oh boy. And we wait for the tower to update. This takes a while. As we are here with David Patterson. Apparently he's in P9. After starting from P2, here we have Andrew Cooksley. He's in P5. Our Clio SOF representative gained 6 positions. Car looks good. I mean, I try to be non-biased, of course, but I hope he has a good race, especially after that motivational. I saw a car there. It's okay. I thought it would be worse after seeing the car in the grass there. Speaking of grass, I would love to see cars. Thank you, David. And who is in Mario? This is car number 19, Marius. Marius gained 11 positions from the start, so he survived the carnage. Also Andreas from 12 to 2, so clear-cut winners. And Gareth has his meatball in P3. What happened there? Oh no, Vince, it continues. He had the incident on lap 0, 9 seconds after the race started. But yeah, this was to be expected here. Julian, the last time we have seen him on this channel was in Lime Rock last season in a race I lost my mind. He made up 14 positions. Lowest rated driver, but currently in P10. Okay, this was very careful around here. Andrew Cooksley, P3. Gareth has a meat, but oh yeah, the front left. Oh yeah. That is not optimal. That's an understatement. So the only driver that has a qualifying time, Sven, has an 11-second gap to Andrew Cooksley, who made up 9 positions. But yeah, a whole different race we are watching than the one we just did. Thomas Giese, 670 iRating, P11 at the moment. And of course, the big thing is, if you are one of these drivers, like let's say you have 700 iRating, you are car number 20, I don't know if this is fitting or not. If you survive and finish the race, you can expect a really nice iRating gain. But 3 laps is a long race on this racetrack. Especially, oh god, so many meatballs. 4 meatballs, 5 cars in the pits, Mother Nature on screen. This will be a surviving gauntlet. This race will go Broadway. Richard and Andre, 900 against 500 iRating. Andre gets through. Vince, Vince had this incident on lap 0 basically, and he's back in P6, scratch that, he's in P6 after this. But, of course, it also shows you the level of competition we watched in the last race. Yes, there were incidents, there were meatballs there as well. But this is what I expected. It is an endurance race in the middle of a 3-lap race. Surviving is key. I mean, Sven, he was on pole, got away. Of course, it helped that there was that incident with Vince and David, I think it was. Surely it helped. I'm curious to see if Andrew, who is in P2, who is a Clio SOF veteran, so he knows the car. He knows the car very well. How he will approach it. He has a 5-second gap to Daniel, which is nice, but on the other hand, on the Nordschleife, it's not a lot. One mistake can cost you much more than that. we talked about Andrew that is, his slump these last few weeks in the Clio. This is a prime opportunity to get something back. Vince is back in P4, so honestly, the potential and the pace is there. Another factor in this lower ranked race, I don't know how many of these 24 drivers know that the ideal upshift point for this car is not revving it out. But instead, if you upshift at 5,500 RPM, you gain lap time. It is true. And once you find out, you can thank me later for opening your eyes. Gareth, he has that front left that is looking not good, being chased by the Norwegian Super Mario behind him. Apparently in Norway it's not Super Mario, it's Super Marius. As Richard and Andre continued their little battle, 500 iRating, second lowest rated driver, but top 10. Should be a nice gain for him. And he survived almost the... this is what I'm talking about. The upshift point is not there. If I keep trying these races, I will be back to D-Class Split 4 in no time. Oh, don't tell me you're... Oh, wait. You are in Split 2 and you're already chatting with us. I think I know the answer. I'm not asking, don't worry. Vince now in P3. Like I said, the potential is there. He had that incident right at the start. But he's back in P3, so the potential is there. Sven looks like as if he knows what he's doing. The gap between him and Andrew still around 11 seconds. So this is not a scouting for potential SOF races, of course, but I would say Sven and Vince would do pretty well in the SOF. Around Split 4, which probably would where they be in a 4-split week. But I like what I see. Even though we had this, there was carnage right from the get-go. Sven now 12 seconds and more meatballs. Yeah, this is... I mean, you guys wanted to see bottom split racing. You wanted to see it. You stay here now. I swear, you stay here now. If you say, no, this is boring, everyone is already retired. No, you said we watch bottom split. And we do it. Damn it. David Patterson, he is the highest rated driver. 1260 iRating. He is behind Gareth and Marius. Gareth with the meatball. I mean, the front left tire. Look at that front left tire. But honestly, he is doing good for that. He is doing the best he can do with it. Oh, Marius, this was too wide. Did not hit the wall, I think. I think this was barely enough to survive. Lost the positions, yes. But I think he did not touch the wall. David had a good exit. Of course, Gareth has this handicap. That is his front left tire. So I assume that certain corners here on the Schleife will not be fun to drive. Gap between Sven and Andrew are still 11 seconds. So he's doing good. He is doing very good. Hi Jack, welcome to the stream. My name is Patrick. Oh, you are my teammate, you know that already. I hope so at least. We need Andrew to win. I mean, honestly, Sven is doing good. Sven is doing good. Andrew is doing good as well. Vince is comfortably in P3. I mean, of course, we are biased. We want to see Andrew succeed. But I am impressed by Sven. We have not seen him at all because he's driving on his own. But if there is one driver I would contact after the race, talk about the Clio S12 and all that, Sven. Honestly, he's doing good. Marius and Gareth, honestly, that for the fact that he has a meatball, he is doing his best. We have not really seen how it happened, but he's doing fine. He's doing just fine, holding the car on track. Speaking about that, 15 cars still on track. A few are in theory in the pits, maybe getting out there. 2 have meatballs out of those 15. And one of them is here in front of us. Marius tries to get it done one more time. Side by side. As we're with Thomas. He's an American, excuse me, Thomas. German name though. In German you would say Thomas Giese. As Berkant gets past Gareth and his meatball. But again, certain parts of the track probably not fun to drive for car number 6. And we always look at the gap between 1 and 2. Look! Oh no! Oh no! David out of the race. Marius, big hit into the wall. Ouch! And now Marius also, that meatball is not a shock. That was a big hit into the wall. Berkant tries to get past Marius. Of course, now the same thing goes for him. How bad is it to drive? There's only one person that knows it, and that's himself. Gap between Sven and Andrew still always fluctuating between P10, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Janko, he has gained 2 positions from the start. Oh, Marius struggling. Janko is in this meatball sandwich. 2 meatballs in front of him, 1 meatball behind him. If he... Oh, okay, Marius lets him through, maybe says no. No, he retires. This is too much to drive. It's a shame. He did good. He did good up until that incident. Meanwhile, Gareth probably is about to lose P6. But he tries to bring it home. We can respect that. As we're focusing on Thomas again, he's in P9 now as a result. Janko, if he has a overlay, he knows that Gareth has a meatball. And if he knows it, he probably potentially will be mindful. I mean, yeah, gets past. I just want to say, Gareth is doing a good job with it. I think overall he's mindful around the other drivers. He knows he has the meatball. He's doing nothing too crazy. Keeping it on the road and now in P7. The good news for him, the next car is 13 seconds away. And also has a meatball. The next non-meatball is 36 seconds away. And He has that meatball for well over 12 minutes by now. So I would assume that he knows how to bring it home. He's now experienced with the damage. He knows what he can do with the car. P7 is still a decent result for car number 6. Just bring it home. Same goes for Sven, Andrew, Vince, and all the others. Just bring it home. One more lap around the Schleife. A bit over 20 kilometers are between you and a very decent result. I mean, imagine if you're Julian, Thomas, or Tim. Cars 24, 21, 22. That's a nice iRating gain. That's a really nice iRating gain if you bring it home. But again, it is one of the most difficult tracks in the world, so just do one more lap. It's easy. Not too fast, cowboy. Bring it home will be a challenge. I mean, of course, also another fact is because we have the bottom split, so much has happened, we have no real battle. Which is totally different to the race we saw earlier. The top split race we watched before that was... wow, what a race. This year was what carnage. But still, we have, I would say, breakout performances. I'm really impressed with Sven. He's super consistent. That gap between him and Andrew is always between 10 to 12 seconds. So they are matching each other in pace. Andrew is doing a fantastic job in P2. And Vince, after his starting incident, which looked clumsy as hell from at least one of the drivers, good redemption arc. Has the fastest lap, is in P3, 10 seconds away. As another car is getting out of the pits. I think this was Casey, if I saw it correctly. As we are now on board with Paul. But yeah, this was to be expected in bottom split. And it was Casey. Okay. Thanks for the verification. But of course, imagine now you are one of the drivers, not as experienced with the car and or track, and you get in such a position, a good position. And you get this feeling of just bring it home. Do you start to overthink? Because overthinking is also bad. There's a lot of things you have to keep in mind. I wish they did splits by lap time. Yeah, understandable, Jack. Understandable, especially in your situation. I saw it earlier. As we are now here with Andrew Cooksley. There he is, our Clio SOF man. P2. Gap is growing a little bit. A little bit. 1015 iRating. Last lap was an 808. Decent lap time. And he knows I'm 11 seconds behind the leader. 12 seconds now. I'm roughly 9 to 10 seconds in front of P3. The race is not that long. Let's end the slump. Bring home a P2. Gain a nice amount of iRating in the meantime. So, we love to see that. As we go on board with him, and we will stay with him because I deactivated the race director. I took over. It's a bit clumsy because I have to look over to my main screen, my TV, where the program is running. Weird setup, I know. But I am in control for once of this camera, and I said, there is no battle. 3.3 seconds between 5 and 6. Maybe it will shrink down at the end. I will have an eye on this. But for now, let's drive with Andrew Cooksley on board, who tries to bring home a P2. Knows what he's doing. The dangerous parts are almost all done. 2.6 seconds between Janko and Bergkant. Maybe this ain't over. If this goes below around a second, we might have to switch. I hope you don't mind this extended inside shot. 13 seconds. So he is about to bring home a fantastic result. For some reason I can't find the race leader though in my list. I wanted to switch to him, but I can't see him on my list of cars to swap to. This is really interesting. What a shame. I wanted to show him. Oh. Yeah, he's not on the list of cars. I don't know why. Either way, he's about to win. So let's finish this with Andrew Cooksley. Bringing it home in P2. There we have him. 8.5. Oh, we have to cut away as he crosses the finish line, because look at this, half a second. Janko closed the gap by quite a lot. Only half a second, too far away for any move under normal circumstances. Great job, Andrew. Yeah, but also great job, Sven. Congratulations, Vince. And Bergkant brings home the P5. Janko almost got him. But almost doesn't count. Brings home a P6 as car number 10. As more and more cars are rounding up that race. A wild race. The congratulations, and also see congratulations for Gareth bringing home that car in a pretty safe manner. He had this meatball for 2.5 laps, and he brought it home nicely, have to say. What the hell just happened? You ended the slump, you survived Armageddon. The slump buster. Oh, my chat is putting Andrew over. They are putting you over, my friend. Congratulations, great result. As we wait for everyone to finish, it no longer wants to show us cars. Well, I will show you cars. We are here on board with Helda Pereira in P12. What the hell was that lap 1? Craziness. Absolutely craziness. I mean, you know what we can do, chat? I know what we can do. We watch the start of the race. Oh, yeah, we do that. Oh, we definitely do that. Give me a few moments, though. We no longer need this. Poof. We no longer need that. Poof. And also, honestly, the overlay we also no longer need. Okay. Good. Good. I want to see that start incident. That was a weird one. Let's see. Let's use that. Oof. Not much else to say other than oof. And now we watch it from Andrew. I think from his nose. So right at the start he sees that big pile of smoke there, sees the car reversing, says don't do it. Continues. Okay. Then they're behaving. Sees that the car to the left is a bit slow. Has a car to the... Oh! Yeah, that was too late. That was... Okay. Still, I would say somewhat easy to get around. If he was a few places further down, that would have been a different story. But okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Over. Man, that speed difference against Daniil. I mean, 190s. Ooh, that's speed difference, my boy. Did anything else happen? Oh, yes. The answer is yes. Car in front unbalances. There is Gareth getting his meatball. Andrew probably knows that he has a meatball. Yeah, Gareth lets him through and then... Hello? Okay, goodbye. And then he survived that. Okay. Let's go a bit further. I want to see... Not this. Not this. Not this. Where did it start? Not you. Oh, I think. Bang. Do we have a better camera for this? Probably not. Oh, this could be. Ooh. 1, 2, 3 cars. Bang. Yeah, nowhere to go for 13. Nowhere to go for 13. I cannot blame 13 for that, as Danila was pretty fast. Sees the smoke. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. But yeah, congratulations to our race winner. We have not seen him at all. Don't even know how his car is looking. Okay. He did good. He did really good, Sven. Deserved win. 14 seconds. He deserved that win. Congratulations to him, I have to say. But yeah, those were two interesting races, I have to say. And the last thing I will be doing is 81. iRating gain of 81. Congratulations, Andrew. And that we talked about the high 20s. I mean, here, 60 iRating for car number 22. Congratulations. Sven drove really well. I was watching the gap and decided 11 seconds heading to the white. Yeah, bring it home. Understandable. But yeah, he did good. Did good. What is he driving usually? I'm curious. Didn't drive road cars for a long time. Bit of rallycross. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, he did good. Deserved winner. Definitely. Almost 1500 in dirt ovals. But yeah, that was, I think, a really enjoyable stream. One thing I want to take a look. How was the last results in the Clio? Joe Tilner, yeah. He's a quick one. Darren, Numian, Yeah, two really quick drivers then. But few high-rated drivers here. Zach we've seen the SOF a few times. But yeah, pretty good field there up front. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I did so very well, very much. Like I said, maybe I will return to racing tomorrow. Wait, don't I have an LMU race tomorrow? I have to talk with Mark about this. Oh. Maybe I will return with LMU to embarrass myself there. I don't know. We will see how my wrist is doing. I really enjoyed the live stream. I had lots of fun doing this. I hope you had so as well. If you did, let me know. You know how to do it on YouTube. And maybe, hopefully, I see you again very soon. Tomorrow, the Split 2 race of the Clio SOF. And yeah, without spoiling that race, of course, I was in Split 2, so give it a watch to see how my racing was at Summit Point. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the interaction. I had lots of fun. I hope you did so too. And we will meet again sooner rather than later. Bye bye!